Hey everyone, thanks so much for jumping on and watching the video today. Today is one of those days where I only do this a handful of times a year, probably less than that. I try not to ever ask for money and for finances and stuff because I know people get tired of that. And for some people, it's like, hey, our budget is strapped already. Do you realize that we've had to not have church services 2 different Sundays this year already because of weather and snow and all that type of stuff. So, like, I get it. But there's a couple of times a year that I want to come in and I want to say, hey, I really want you to strongly think about this. And this week, I want to strongly ask you to consider giving towards National Missions Sunday. And National Missions Sunday, for maybe for some of you who may not be completely familiar with it, it's basically it's our big once a year offering that all of the money that we take in from National Missions Sunday goes into planting new churches in the States, right? And so throughout the year at any given time. Um, on average right now, um, the General Baptist is helping support anywhere from 2 to 3 churches, new church plants every year. Um, and so part of this money goes into that, along with some of the unified giving money. There's also some dead past designated funds and things that play a part in that to help new churches basically get on their feet and get started. And so it's a hugely important thing that we do where we want to see new churches started. And we have great opportunities right now going on there's a current church that we're going to be supporting that's in Bowling Green, Kentucky. That's just starting off, and they're meeting in a rented facility there, and so we want to support them. We have a connection there. There's also a new church in California that we're excited about getting to partner with them, and that's going to be a part of this National Mission Sunday offering. But there's different things, different pockets here and there that we try to support with new church plants and new works of ministry. And so I really want to encourage you um, to be a part of it. We say, as General Baptists, we say, you know what, we're better together. We can do more together, and we really believe that. But this is one area that we've, at least in the National Mission Sunday offering, that like um, we're not meeting expectations. I don't think, just personally, I don't think that, and I'll tell you why in a minute. And or let me just tell you now, for the last 3 years, on average, Mission Sunday has taken in, the past 3 years, on average, $6,550, right? $6,550. That's each year, that's what it's been taken in. We believe we have anywhere from around, let's say, 600 to 700 General Baptist churches, or let's say it's 600. That means on average, each General Baptist church is giving $10 to the National Mission Sunday offering, right? That's what it would take to get to that number, 6,550. I believe we can do um, way better than that. And I'll say this. Um, we will take, and I'll take a portion of the blame on that because I don't think we've done a very good job communicating the need and what it goes towards, and we probably don't push it as much as some of the maybe the other things that we do. Um, and then maybe we don't communicate well enough the difference that it's making. Like, for example, I just saw, and I did post about this, that Expedition Church, which is in Canyon City, Colorado, Pastor Justin Banks, he's been at the summit with us. He's one of our church plants. Um, it was one that, um, sorry, I had to pause the video for a second. My wife came in. They're on spring break this week, and so it's a little bit different. And so, anyways, I was talking about Justin Banks, pastor of Expedition Church, and one of the things that I saw just recently was I think it was maybe they had 5 or 6 people who'd given their lives to Christ on one Sunday, and I posted that to Facebook and stuff. I mean, um, that's what we're talking about celebrating. Like when you give to um, on National Mission Sunday for national missions, those type of things, like you're supporting works just like that. And so I really want to highly encourage you to think about what you could do. There at any given week on general, there is like 150 people who will open one of my emails, one of these emails. If we just committed If we just committed ourselves to say giving, let's say $100 a piece, and maybe that's through your church that you're a pastor of, or maybe it's just individually. Maybe God has blessed us and we just want to be generous. And man, this is a great cause to give to. But if the 150 of us who open this email, if we just gave $100 each, we would bring in $15,000 for National Mission Sunday that could go out and help plant these new works and these new ministries, and give them a great head start. Like I think that should be, in my opinion, $15,000 should be the minimum that we should ever take in for something like this. And yet, for at least the past 3 years, we've not even come close to that number. And so, I don't know how it's going to go this year, but I want to highly encourage you, if you can, to be generous and to give, and just to make a difference. It's really going to be um, it's a great thing to do. And so when I encourage you to do that, I'm going to do that. Just personally, I'm going to do that. And I hope you will as well. I'll put a button with the link down below. You can go there, just click on it. You can give online, or as always, you can also send a check-in. If you need a address to send that to, just let me know and I can send that to you. Just send me an email. I don't mind doing that. But yeah. Again, this Sunday, National Mission Sunday, over the next couple of weeks, you can give at any time, if you need to talk about it, whatever. There's um, no certain deadline on that, but just make sure when you give online that do give towards National Mission Sunday for it to be counted towards that, and to make sure that your giving goes towards that. All right. So again, just a couple times a year, a few times a year that I'm going to ever ask for something like this, but I think this one's important, and I hope you do too, because again, I believe we can really do more together. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next week.